Cool, cool. All right. We're back. We're back. Not too long of a break that time. Managed to make it back within the time frame that I set for myself, and that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. I'm kind of excited to play this game some more. It's I've never played this game before. Before this playthrough, but I'd always kind of been um, uh, it's one that I've always kind of been told about and like heard about. Um, and so there's always been like that interest, but there's always just been something else to play. Getting in the way of me playing this one, playing Neverwinter Nights here. So I'm kind of having fun, having the chance to like actually play it after so many years of just you know being aware but not taking the time. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping this time. Um, yeah, it looks like we're not dealing with too much lag here. I'm hoping this time we don't have any lag issues. I kind of figured out that if I reset the camera once the game is kind of loaded and in, then it handles most of the camera lagging issues. So I think we're good to go because I preloaded the game. The game's loaded and running right now. Let's have it muted while we're doing this intro, and then we'll get into it once we're like getting into it. Um, but I already got the game loaded up and reset the camera, so I think that'll work. I think that'll work. At the very least, I know it worked yesterday. I know it worked yesterday, so I'm hoping that we can get a repeat of that performance. But yeah. It's a nice cold day here. I've been very cold today. Been very cold today. Um, I don't know. Just making small talk while we give it a couple minutes. So if anyone's gonna come in here for the beginning of the stream, they have the time to do that. But yeah, we're really diving into fall weather finally. Towards the end of end of fall, getting very close towards just flat out winter around here. Um, I never really consider winter as truly starting until we hit December, though. So I guess we got a month of fall left. Um, but yeah, we're definitely getting some fall weather now. It's chilly. I'm just cold. I've got the hat on today. Went with a beanie, and so it's just one of those days. One of those days. Like I seem to just sort of be in a system where some days I wake up and my body's like, "Hey, we'll produce the heat that we need. Everything's going to be great. It's going to be a comfortable, enjoyable day." And my response is like, "Great. That's awesome, body. I appreciate you taking care of me that way." And then there are days like today where I wake up and from the get-go my body's like, "It's cold. We're unhappy about how cold it is, and we're just going to sit here and notice how cold it is all day." So I have those days where I just kind of have to bundle up and wish it were warmer because the thermostat says the same thing every time, and I'm too stubborn to just increase it on the days when I'm cold because that would cost more money, and I don't want to spend more money than I already spend on it. Life is expensive nowadays, and I'm a very fortunate individual in that I earn enough to pay all my bills and have a little bit of extra left over for some enjoyment of my life. But that said, part of the reason that I can do that is because I'm very attentive to my bills and I don't pay more than I absolutely have to on a lot of things. So, it's kind of one of them chicken or egg situations. Do I have spare, like, is it that I have spare money or I'm frugal? Like, which one is it? So, I don't know. Just, like I say, making small talk. But the upshot is I'm not turning up the heat, dang it. I don't care how cold I get. I'll just put on a layer of Under Armour or something if I can't warm up. It'll actually be okay though, because after stream today, um, today is one of the days or today is a kickboxing day. So after the stream, I'll just have to survive a little bit longer, and then I get to go to the gym, and I'm always a sweaty mess after that. It doesn't matter what the weather is outside when you're working that hard, working as hard as we do during class. Then boy, oh boy, that'll bring the body temperature up. Even on a day like today, it's very likely I will get home and after I clean myself up, still be just walking around in a t-shirt and shorts as my body temperature tries to cool down. So I should track it though. I wonder if that's what the correlation is. I should track it. I haven't really thought about it that closely, but I wonder if like tomorrow I will have a much warmer day because my body temperature will just be like going to bed much higher, right? Because the classes end so late in the day. So it's like, you know, I'm not home until usually around 8 or a little after, so I'm still like warm and overheated from all of that because I cruise into bed at around between 9 and 10. I go to bed very early because I get up very early. So it's like I go to bed and so then I get under the covers, trap in all of that still high body heat. I should track it and see. I should see tomorrow if I'm comfortable or if I'm cold, right? And so let's see if it's like days after late kickboxing are days when I'm warm, and days when I don't have that before bed, I'm cold. That'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if there's any correlation there. But at any rate, that's probably only interesting to me, not interesting to anyone else. So why don't I shut up about it? And I'm going to bring up our volume for a game, and I'm going to send us into our game here. So get ready for the fade, which I still love. Oh, there it is, and then boom. Here we are. All right, we're in it. We are in it. So let's see here. We got to zoom in. I was having fun. Oh, nope, not like that. See, I've got it paused here. I was having fun controlling the game. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Do I need to manually change my camera again? Yeah, it's not doing the chase camera like it was. I was preferring the chase camera beforehand, so I could do the chase, and the camera would automatically do it. So hold on, I gotta see this. Game options, game maybe, roll set log, script. How did you change the camera? Oh, that's not the camera. That's character sheet. No, those are just my like. Doesn't do anything. Let's pause and unpause. Okay, hold on. I sat through a tutorial for this. System, scripts logging, what's that? Input maybe? No, that's not what it's talking about. It's a different type of input. Cancel, change key settings maybe? Oh, maybe I could just like in the key settings it'll show me what the camera is. Camera up full. Toggle camera mode, numpad. I don't know what the heck that's trying to say. Oh, numpad period. Oh. That's not gonna do it. Okay, so change key settings. I'm just gonna, well, here's what we're gonna do then. I wanna change this to, I don't know, I just need to come up with like an unused key. Can do, I don't know, we'll do the backslash. I'm pretty sure we don't use backslash for anything. Boom. Top down. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we want driving camera activated, I think, is the one that I was enjoying. Yeah, that's the one that I liked, because that makes it feel more like a third player or a third person game rather than like a top down, which is my preference for how this is set up, because this isn't really a strategy based game per se. I mean, I can kind of control him, but this feels to me just like playing this feels more like a third person adventure or something. So I want my map open. I want to be able to see where I'm going here. I want to see what's in here. Open this door. Oh, we're gonna screw these guys up. You better believe it, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can just handle this stuff. There we go. Handled. What's this? Oh, it's nothing. I was hoping it would be something magical and fun. Ooh, we got crates. Great crates. What can we do with the crates? We can bash them. Bash that crate. Keep bashing it. Oh my gosh. Is this for real? Oh, okay, no, we can just open it. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, is that for real? Is that really all we can do? Okay, no, we're good. I just had to get the right angle so we could actually open it here. What's this? Ooh, I want to take an amethyst. Neat. Okay. Alright. Finding free stuff. Oh, wait, someone dropped something. Somebody dropped a thing. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, what is that? Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Neat. What's this one? Light wounds. So we've got light wounds and moderate wounds. Good to know that I have those. I don't need them right now, but what's this? Charm person or animal. Okay, we've already got one of those, but we'll get another one. And then what's this? What's in here? Potion of bull strength. That sounds sweet. And then in here, money. I will absolutely pillage. I will pilfer every piece of money I can find. Always. That's tradition. That's just tradition right there. Okay. Any other crates? I think those are the only crates that are interactable in here. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. Now, I'm definitely hearing all of that shouting happening there. Hold on. I want to like zoom this in. I want the bigger map in the corner. Honestly, we've got enough screen. We've got enough screen real estate. We can have a nice big thing going there. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna experiment with. No. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If we're doing the drive camera, I gotta use the keys to control. But I'm okay with that, honestly. It's clumsy, but I think no matter what, because this is just such an old game, things are gonna be clumsy. I think that's just the nature of old games like this. Oh my gosh, I'm kicking butt. Did you see that? Oops, nope. Attack him. Here we go. Come on, he's only a weak skeleton. Wow. Oh, okay. There we go. Good job, buddy. You did it. Okay, so we're in here, and there is an extra room that we can go through. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, a corpse. Famous citizens of the Sword Coast. Wow. I'm not one to pass up a free thing. Please don't judge me for looting corpses. Look, he's not using it anymore. I might as well. What's this? Amulet of Will. Okay. Let's check our inventory here. I want to put this on. I want to put that on. Are you kidding me? Free amulet? I don't know how useful that'll be. But for now, I would like to have that equipped. And if we find something better, we can swap it. Is there anything of value in here? What's on the bookshelf? Well, here. I'm going to put the book back. Hold on. Examine. That's what I want to see. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is where I could really torture you guys. I would love to sit here and read this. I would love to sit here and read all of these things. This is where I could really torture people. I don't know. Would people find it relaxing for me to read to them? Sword Coast to North is home to some of the most noteworthy personalities of the realms. Many won their fame with deeds of great honor, but others known for the depths of their depravity and wickedness. The officers of Neverwinter fall into the first camp. Lord Nasher Allegandar, Lady Arabeth, de Tilmarand, Watch Knight Dester Indelaine. Man, I really wish they would make the text bigger here. And Abbot Fenthic Moss are celebrated for their kindness and wisdom, and each of these heroes has taken the safety of Neverwinter as his or her sacred duty. On the more sinister side, the 5 High Captains of Luskan are some of the most cruel and ruthless warriors in the region. High Captains Tyrrell, Barum, Kurth, Soljak, and Rethnor are each vicious combatants, and together they enforce their will with merciless efficiency. The most powerful and feared spellcasters on the Sword Coast are members of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan. Among their number are Jaluth, Alareth, Ornar of the Claw, and Deltagar Zelhund. Little is known of the Brotherhood's actual role in governing Luskan, and the surrounding areas of the members themselves are loath to discuss their activities. The untamed lands outside the cities hold countless other instances of fame and infamy alike. King Obold, Many Arrows, for instance, reigns over his orc tribes with an iron fist, while such well-known rakes and ne'er-do-wells as Elaith the Serpent, Krolnober. Man, oh man, they just went out of their way. They just went out of their way to make these really impossible to pronounce. Move constantly from hamlet to hamlet to avoid detection. Base item book. Weight 1. Cool. Hey there, divided by 0. I like that. I like that name. That's a really cool name. Welcome. You are more than welcome to lurk. I hope you like lore, because this is my first time playing this game, so I'm making the decision right now. I'm totally gonna sit here and read through all of these books. Shit's gonna happen. I'm not here to earn any speedrunning trophies. But it's like, man, they took the time to give us the lore. I want to learn it. I want to learn it all. One portal opened. Wait. This is the rival Or tribes and their great battles. One portal opened by Mulhoran's rebellious wizards led to a world populated by savage orcs. These orcs used the portal to invade Faerun, overrunning many northern settlements and slaying thousands. Manifestations of the god kings of both Mulhorand and Unther battled the orcs, and the orcs retaliated by summoning divine avatars of their own deities. During these conflicts, known as the Orc Gate Wars, the orc god Grumsh slew the Mulhorandi sun god Re, the first known deicide in the realms. Oh, I like that word, deicide. Many of the untheric deities were slain as well. The human deities eventually prevailed, and the orcs were slain or driven northward. My gosh, man, that is just an absolute thesaurus of fictional terminology right there. Holy crap. The deities Set and Osiris battled to succeed Re, and Set murdered his rival. Horus absorbed the divine power of Re and became Horus Re, defeated Set, and cast the evil god into the desert. Isis resurrected Osiris, all of the Mulhorandi pantheon, but Set united the support of Horus Re. The two old nations paused to rebuild their power and lick their wounds. During this time, the empires of Raumathar and Narfel rose in the battlefield territories to the north. In Unther, their chief god Enlil abdicated in favor of his son Gilgam, and vanished, and Isthar, the only other surviving Untheric deity, gave the power of her manifestation to Isis, and vanished as well. Gilgam began his 2,000-year decline into despotic tyranny as the ruler of Unther. Alright, interesting. Interesting lore. I love lore. I am such a fan of it. I hope it doesn't bother everyone to no end that I'm going to sit here and, like, take the time to read books like that. It's so much fun to learn about all the different things, especially when it's, like, all D&D style lore. Man, I'm super into that, as one might guess by the fact that I spend time streaming all of my homebrew world building for D&D. Oh, I love it. Alright, okay. Hold on. Special abilities. Do attacks. Flurry of blows. Okay, well, I'm still confused about how to, like, make this happen. I'm also confused about why the goblins make monkey noises.
I always get my way.
Yeah, that's right. I always get my way. There we go. Alright. Anyway. Handle that. Okay, hold on. Where are we on the map? Okay, going down there is, like, mapped out. Let's go here. We're exploring it all, baby. We do thorough casual playthroughs. Alright. Listen here, you goblins. Listen here, you fiend. You will die at my hands. just pickaxing some monkeys here. That's all we're doing. So goofy. I love old games like this, though. Like, especially these types of old games where you can tell that they were just not only made in a different time, but made under different budget constraints than what maybe more highly polished games might have been able to achieve. Just cracks me up. I love this aesthetic. Like, and I was talking about it when I first started playing this game too, that this aesthetic, like this game, offers such a reminiscent aesthetic for me. Like, there's so much nostalgia involved in playing a game like this, because it's like these graphics were like the cutting edge type of stuff. Why is there nothing in the chest? Why are we not actually looking at the chest? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Maybe I just didn't see it because I had the map open. But yeah, like these games, like when I was really first getting into gaming, Like when I had my first computer that could handle any games, right? Playing things that were of this level, you know, your old school Warcrafts and World of Warcraft and all that kind of stuff. Like that, those games were just it for me, right? Like they were where it was at. I was in love with those games, and I played so much of them. And this game just makes me think of that aesthetic so much, so much. I love it, absolutely love it. Oh, a book pile. Oh, we got two of them. Helm's Hold. Oh, this is a short one. Less than a day's travel southeast of Neverwinter is Helm's Hold, a fortified monastery dedicated to the god of guardians. It was founded around the middle 1340s, DR, Dale Reckoning, by Dumal Erard, a retired member of the company of crazed adventurers of Waterdeep. It has grown to a watchful community of over 700 faithful. The people here grow their own crops, herd their own cattle, dig deep wells for their own water, and patrol the area with vigilance. They will give shelter to any travelers beset or weakened by brigands or monsters. Good to know. I wonder if that's going to be relevant information later on. See, that's one of the benefits that we can gain from reading all this lore. Ooh, this is a long one. Ooh, this is a real long one. All right, well, we'll start it and we'll see what it's given us. When the Ao cast out the gods from heaven, their avatars walked the earth, interacted with mortals, some more ruthlessly than others, and scrambled to find a way to return to their homes. Known as the Time of Troubles, the Gods' War, or the Avatar Crisis, this period in the history of Faerun is the most chaotic in recent memory. Sudden mortality wreaked havoc on the deities. Mystera was destroyed, and her essence merged with the land, causing magic to function erratically and creating many areas of wild and dead magic. Gond, the Wonderbringer, fell to the earth as a gnome on the shores of Lanton. Grateful for the sanctuary offered by the city, he taught its citizens the secrets of smoke powder. Timora appeared at her temple in Arabelle, and it is thought that her presence there spared the city from destruction. Ibrindul, god of the caverns, was slain by Shar and his portfolio stolen. Helm retained his divine power and was commanded by Ao to guard the path back to the Outer Planes. Due to his success in this endeavor, blame for much of the Gods' War destruction laid at his feet. Malar battled Nopanion and was haunted by Gweren Windstrom. Shandakul battled and destroyed the avatar of a minor orc deity. Sheris took the form of the favorite concubine of the Pasha of Kalimport and was liberated from the growing influence of Shar by Soon. The Red Knight appeared in Tethir, helping that nation defeat monsters raiding in the Weldeath. Huar slew Raman, Untheric god of war, but lost his foe's portfolio to Anhur. Clangeddon Silverbeard battled Libellus Enoreth over a misunderstanding. Joaquin vanished in a study of her portfolio, was claimed by her ally, Lyra. The avatar, the codling. Okay, you know, this is like reading the begets in the Bible. This is a little much, and I doubt this is going to go into it. So there's a lot going on here. Let me just see if we can skip past all of these, like, if it's all just like lists, endless lists of gods. Also, I can totally hear everyone screaming in the background. It's like there's like all this fighting going on while I'm sitting here reading books. All right. I'm gonna skip that one. Because that's just a lot of begets that is not going to be worth a whole lot to me. Ooh, an alchemist apparatus. Okay, I'm into this. Got some potions here. I'll take some free potions. Yes. Neato. Okay. All right. We'll go there, and then we have seen that hallway. Okay, so now we can move on to our main areas of map here. Move on to making some actual progress here. Uh-oh. Oh Lord, he coming. Just try to drop kick me? Get out of here, skeleton. Got nothing. Okay, is that really all? Okay, well, neat. Oh Lord, he's attacking. We gotta get him. Oh, wow. Did I die from that? Holy crap. Okay. Alright, hold on. Respawning will incur a penalty of 50 XP per level of your character and loss of 10% of your gold. Okay, yeah, we'll respawn. We'll respawn. We'll respawn. We'll deal with the consequences. I should have been more attentive. Oh wow, it respawns you all the way back there. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, all right. Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault. I was not paying super close attention to my health. Got a little complacent. Assumed that I could not be defeated. My own hubris was my undoing. I'm gonna be paranoid. Yeah, see, look at that. I missed some. Hold on, can these all be combined? These can all be combined. Why do I have these not combined at all? Why would I do that? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Have I searched this desk? I feel like there's a lot of these places. Yeah, see, look at, there's a whole lot of things that I didn't search beforehand. I don't know what was wrong with me. Why I wasn't properly searching and looting here. Because it's not like anyone's going to care right now. They'll just assume all them silly goblins took everything. Which might be a little bigoted, but you know what? Ooh, a cloak of protection versus chaos. That's interesting. PC properties. What the heck is this? It's for expansion pack 3 to store PC properties used by horse scripts. Oh, weird. Okay. That's a weird thing for them to. Weird way for them to have done that, but that's okay. Need to look at my different tabs. Yeah, there's that. I want to put a cloak on. Are you kidding me? That sounds rad. All right. Close the inventory. Keep our map open though. All right, moving on. Look at me. I look very. Oh wait, hold on. No, I need to go through this door. I look very. Oh, I don't know. I look very Stark, like like Eddard Stark, like the Stark family. I look very Stark in this cloak. Very winter is coming. It's a very very hefty cloak. I'm just running around in it. Oops, no, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna go down here. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. How have I been missing all this loot? How have I been doing this? I want to take it all. Are you kidding me? Oh, why is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, inventory. Hold on, give me my inventory. I want you to go to. Okay, if we put you there and come over here, I guess we can just like have all of the arrows. Are these different arrows? Oh yeah, because these are bolts. We can put the bolts there. Might as well just have them all there rather than taking up space in my inventory, right? Alright, there we go. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to just change my view angle here. Still kind of just trying to get the hang of controlling everything here. But I'm getting there. Ooh, a book. The Adventures of Grin, Richard, and Wu Wei. Oh, I'm into this one. Oh, it's a long one, but this might be a fun storybook. Circumstance. She is a goddess in her own right for all she casts upon us. Witness the trials of our three heroes, and know of what I speak. Have knowledge first of young Wu Wei, sheltered monk of the elven race, thrown to the winds that he might find a path instead he found a briar, but with good friends to share the pricking of his fortune. Joined with him were Grin and Richard, young and true, and in that order. They came with dreams and hopes for fortune, their homes long lost behind them, their bridges burning literal. In time they would address what cast them out, but food, aching feet, would first need their attention. Wayward went they all, breaking trial where dungeons hide. Tales be told of treasure here and treasure there, and they forgot that tales tell tales most of all. Lost they got, and plenty of it. Then, one morn, they cracked the dawn, and adventure didn't hide. They needed no scouting skill, no premonition. It landed in their lap, or rather, their camp. A tower stretching high above as though yawning with them as they woke, somehow seeming just as surprised that its doorstep was there, as they were to be of it. It was most peculiar, and the cheer went up, for that was what they wanted. Of course it wasn't right. It was adventure, and adventure, most of all, takes you where you shouldn't be. Up they clambered, clamoring, sure of what must be done. They would search it well from top to tine, ready to let each corner yield its treasure. Wayward buildings, scream of wizards and careless alchemy. There had been There had to be something within, some fortune to walk away with. Walk away it did. Grin and Woo were first to sprint the stairs, while Richard lagged behind. The air was wrong for headlong joy, and the walls were unwisely damp, and he thought to himself that something just wasn't right with this instant tower. The topmost rooms would reveal why, seeding no treasure, no gems, and no captured maidens. Instead, there was a mouth, and not just any mouth, but the very worst kind of mouth, it being one that they were already in. Understanding dripped down their spines. The tower was not a tower. What it was hungry. Mimic. A bloody great mimic. Our heroes lived, of course, for I would not wish to profit on their story had they met a tragic end, although truth be told, if they had skin on their teeth before their escape, they have surely lost it now, but gained a bit of trepidation and wisdom in its place. Remember well what has been told, and learn from their misfortune. Look for something long enough, and you will find it. Look for something without understanding, and it will find you. That's fun. Alright, I'm not going to take it with me. But that was fun. That was a much better read. That was a much better read than than that other one. Okay, let's see. So, I think I searched this chest, didn't I? Yep, I did. So we don't need that one. Yeah, so we're going in here. Okay, so this was where the guy was. Oh, did it kill him? Oh, I don't get to rematch him. Oh, that's really lame. Kind of wishing I would have reloaded. All right, so a couple lessons learned. Save more often. No, yeah, we want to open. Save more often, and reload instead of respawning. Ooh, Boots of the Sun Soul. So what do these do? Armor bonus +1, AC dodge modifier, only usable by a monk. Well, I mean, I'm a monk. I wonder if they programmed it that way. The original version of these boots were said to be worn by the wise wanderer Techy of the Karatur. As he traveled and grew in strength, Techy was joined by students who would follow his path. When a student left to travel their own path, Techy would pass his old boots to his student to remind them that every path under the sun should be walked in the wisdom of the past. After his death, many copies of his boots would show up in the stores, each supposedly handed down from Techy to a student. Even if these copies are nothing more than clever forgeries, they do seem to assist the wearer in avoiding enemy attacks. Fair enough. Alright. Cool. So let's see here. I want to equip Techy's boots, because I don't presently have boots, but now I do. Yay! Okay, anyway. But yeah, no, lessons learned. And actually, in light of that lesson learned, let's save. Save it. I would like to overrate the save game. Save the game. Okay. Just got to do that more often and reload rather than respawning. I don't think respawning is worth it because it kind of takes the fun out of it, right? If it kills the enemy for you, then it kind of takes the fun out of it. The fun is trying the battle again. Oh, are these? Are you guys? Dryad? Oh, UNT. Oh, okay. Alright, well, their bonds are all breaking and they're escaping this place. Why are we not, why are you not fighting? Hold on, why are you not attacking? Why is my, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this is the other thing, I need to utilize my, my special attacks and stuff more. So use a stunning fist on that one. There we go, did we do it? Okay. So yeah, let's talk to you guys.
The creatures are lost. The academy students slain. No, this cannot be. How could this happen?
Oh no. He's very upset about this. Oh my gosh. All is lost.
The other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
I have come from Lady Erebeth. She sent me to protect the creatures. You are the student she sent? Did Erebeth really think a whelp such as this could defend the Watered Haven creatures? She should have come herself. Is she really so blind, Fenthic? Dester, I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Arabeth. She did what she thought was best. Bah! I know of the feelings you and Lady Arabeth have for each other. Oh, risque. But it does nothing to change the facts. She was wrong to bring creatures here. I will leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess, Fenwick. I must go and make arrangements to recover the cure Arabeth has so carelessly lost. Wow. Anything else from you?
Forgive Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on the Hellknights. As their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease.
It's kind of funny how selective they were about what things have dialogue and which things don't. For like recorded dialogue, I should say.
I'm Fenwick Moss, priest of
Hi,
Tyr and
Fenwick.
companion of the Lady Arabeth. You must be the student Arabeth told me about.
Yep, that's me. Dester and I arrived with reinforcements shortly after the attack began. We found Arabeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard-pressed by dozens of the mysterious assailants. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Arabeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the Waterhaven creatures. While Arabeth tended to the wounded, one of the mages who had arrived with reinforcements teleported Dester and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned, the creatures fleeing. Is the battle over then? Do you know who attacked the academy? Yeah, let's do that one. We have no clues as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take will know anything about who is truly behind this. A few straggling goblins are all that remain of our attackers, but I fear we have lost this battle. The Waterhaven creatures are gone. Alright, in any case, discovering their identity is secondary. Our first priority must be to recapture the Waterhaven creatures so that we may extract a cure for the Wailing Death. Would there be some sort of reward? Do I get paid? Promised me a reward earlier. Suppose my work here is done. I'll be going now. Alright, well, the battle's done. See ya. Later, losers. Peace. No, okay, I will help you in this task, Fenwick. From all accounts, you are a capable woman, Tallulah. Arabeth told me the instructors... told me the instructors at the academy spoke very highly of you. I do not know what role you are to play in this, Tallulah. That is for my Lady Arabeth to decide. You must meet her at the Halls of Justice in the coming week. Lady Arabeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what we are up against. We must all do our part, Tallulah. I'll meet you at the Halls of Justice within the week then. I don't know that I have anything else that I want to ask him. So, we'll just go on. There is much to attend to in the coming week, Arabeth, and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessing be upon you, Tallulah. Oh, level up, level up, level up, level up. Click to level up. Alright, yeah, I do want to do more monk. I think I'm just gonna commit to the monk, honestly. I really like being a monk. That's my jam. And I'm gonna just kind of keep going with the recommended. Usually I like to spend more time sort of intentionally doing this. But with the complicated nature of how this is, and because I don't really have the same insights into how this game is balanced, like I do a lot of other games since I've never played it before, I'm just going to stick with the recommended upgrades, and we'll just sort of see where that takes us. And if I end up having sort of a stronger understanding of things later on, maybe I will change how I do it. But, like, you know, I don't know what types of items to expect, so I don't know that I want to specify myself towards certain items if I'm going to be accidentally hamstringing myself because said items won't be there. You know, things like that. I don't want to put a skill that's not going to be super relevant, and so I'm going to try and just do the recommended and hope that the game doesn't lead me too far astray. So we'll do that. Same with all this. Wants mobility, still mind monk speed. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Alright. Hit points gained, 11. Nice. Hide, listen, move silently, parry, persuade. Sweet. Yeah. Excellent. And that's the thing too, is like this game is like modeled after D&D, which I obviously as a DM have a fairly strong knowledge of. But I think it's pretty clear that this is a very dated approach to having things modeled after D&D, because there are a lot of things here that just aren't relevant to what my expertise is in 5e. And so the things that just are not really present there, like I would be used to myself. So I think just trusting the game to do it. It'll help expedite it too, especially since I'm super interested in reading all of the lore and everything as it happens.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
Is it me? Am I the champion? I think I'm the champion. I think I'm the one carrying the torch. I will help you as Obi-Wan Kenobi because I'm your only hope. Right, get me in my cloak. I look like with that cloak on, just from behind, I look super official and like super, I'm here to solve all your problems. Deal with it. Journal has been updated. Oh, I want to check that out. Whaling in the Water Havens. Day 5, month 6, 1372. As the wailing death spread across Neverwinter, it was soon apparent that it was not a natural affliction. Couldn't be cured by normal means, and the holiest of clerics found their divine healing useless. To fortify the city and aid in investigating the plague, Lady Arabeth de Tilmerand called for all adventurers a promise to attend the Neverwinter Academy. Okay, yeah, we already got that stuff. I think Destler and apparently Lady Arabeth should be sought out. They will know what course of action should be taken in this troubling time. Okay, great. Neat. Let's get our give me the sizable map that is actually helpful. What's up, baby?
Quick to answer the summons.
Oh my gosh, did you just
Allow
push me?
to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
Well, thanks, Fenthic.
This is a mistake, Fenthic. We know nothing.
Destler's a
about
bit of a
this
jerk,
world.
isn't he?
How can you so blindly trust them?
Destler, please. Tallulah showed great promise throughout her training at the academy, and has done even more in the weeks since the attack. Rarely has a recruit shown such potential after so short a training period. If we are to have any hope of finding a cure for the wailing death, we need people like Tallulah at the service of Neverwinter. Honored to serve Neverwinter, Fenthic. Only serve if I'm well paid, Fenthic. Seems I have been drafted into this. Why should I care about this? Yeah, I don't. I'm just always super uncomfortable playing a dick, even just like role playing. I don't like doing it. I don't know. It's never fun. And I still say we should put our faith in my Helmite brethren rather than an unproven girl. I don't really understand why we can't do both, right? Like, why can't all of us work together towards solving this problem? Why does it have to be an either or? I don't understand. Why not and? It's an or situation. It's an and situation. Destler. Arabeth holds Tallulah in the highest regard, Destler, and Lord Nasher placed her in charge, not you. Please, Tallulah, you must forgive Destler. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all, a toll made even greater in the past weeks by the attack on the Academy and the loss of the cure. I understand. He has no right to speak about me like that. He's being mean. He has no right. Destler had better watch his mouth or he might lose some teeth. I want to fight him about it. No, I understand, Fenthic. These are troubled times. Speak more truth than you know, Tallulah. Within the Academy walls, the true horror of the wailing death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the wailing death. Bonfires burn night and day as the city watches dispose of the dead. Yet the corpses are piled ever higher. Yeesh. Yeesh. No comment on accidental parallels. No comment. It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order within various cities and districts. Rumors run rampant, and the citizens are on the verge of panic. Huh, how about that? Rumors? Because the plague cannot be cured by the priests or clerics of the city, some claim it is an unnatural thing sent by an unknown enemy bent on destroying Neverwinter. The attack on the Academy in these past weeks will only make things worse, Fenthic. Once people learn how Arabeth lost the cure through her lack of faith. Lack of faith is disturbing. Destler? will not have you question the faith of my true love. Arabeth believed the academy to be a safe haven. Anyway, it is not our place to even discuss such things. Wow, he's just laying it out there. It's like, don't make fun of my girlfriend. Fenthic, I appreciate your loyalty, buddy. Even if it is a little, I don't know, inappropriate's kind of a strong word, but you know, there's a bit of nepotism and stuff going on here. It's, I'm not sure I'm loving it, Fenthic. My Lady Arabeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the wailing death. You must talk to her, Tallulah, as soon as possible. Go to Arabeth at once. I don't know if I have more questions right now. I think I'm good. My Lady Arabeth awaits you in the chamber. It's like he looks for excuses to just say, my Lady Arabeth. She's my Lady Arabeth. I really want Arabeth to be like, oh yeah, that guy, yeah, I mean, he's nice. I don't know, whatever. Just like a complete mismatch in their emotions for each other. She works tirelessly to put an end to the plague that ravages Neverwinter. I like how this game is finding every excuse. Oh my goodness, Fenthic. Go with the blessings of Tyr upon you. Be gone. Find my lady. Blessings upon you. May my lady bless you. Like, he just keeps adding. I like just how, like, this game is going out of its way to just always have the sound effects of people being injured and dying in the background, whether it's, like, from war or from a plague or whatever. Who are you? Nurse? Oh, nurse. Hello, nurse. Is there something I can do for you? I really should be tending the sick, but I can spare a few moments, madam. Can you tell me about the plague? Have you heard any rumors lately? Yeah, I want to ask about rumors lately. I'm curious about that. I've heard my share. Desther and Arabeth are always arguing, and Fenthic's always trying to keep the peace. It's not really a rumor, but okay. None of them pay any attention to a quiet little nurse going about her duties. So I've heard all stories, all sorts of stuff about each and every one of them. I actually kind of want to know. Okay, dish girl. Girl, you dish for me, huh? Oh yeah, we got persuade. Arabeth doesn't like him. I know that much. He's got a sharp tongue and a sour face, but I think it's more than that. But it's not really my place to speak of such things. Oh, come now. Telling me won't do any harm. Yes, success. Well, Desther and his Helamites show up soon after the plague started, just in time to get locked inside the city when the quarantine hit. Desther says they came because they heard about Neverwinter's suffering, but it seems like odd timing to Lady Arabeth, or so she told Fenthic once. Oh my. Juicy, juicy. You interested in more of my gossip, my lady? Yes, absolutely. Tell me what you've heard about Arabeth. Lady Arabeth's always telling Fenthic not to put so much faith in Desther and his Helamites. You know they're lovers. Fenthic and Arabeth, I mean. Of course you know. Everybody knows. Oh, girl, I know. Please, continue. Oh, I thought there was going to be more about Arabeth. Oh, okay, well, that's the worst we can... The worst thing we know about Arabeth is, well, you know she's in love. It's like, well, yeah, like everyone kind of goes through that at some point in life. Well, at least most people. Anyway, tell me what you've heard about Fenthic. Poor Fenthic. He's caught in the middle between Desther and Arabeth. Always ends up having to pick one side or the other when they argue about how to save the city. You think he'd always side with Arabeth since they are lovers. But Fenthic's an honest man, and when Arabeth is wrong, he's not afraid to tell her so. I think our nurse might be a little into Fenthic. Just saying. Just being awfully favorable towards his reputation here. I'm gonna go spread so many rumors about her. Alright, okay, that's good. That's good. That actually does give me some helpful insights about them. Like, I was getting the sense that Fenthic was a bit more of a simp than what she seems to be suggesting, so that's kind of good information to have about maybe the context that this game is offering. On your way, then. I've got too many sick and suffering to waste my time on long goodbyes. Oh, that's fair. I appreciate that. That's refreshing after the goodbye tour that Fenthic gave us. Oh, we've got another nurse. Hello, nurse.
I greet you.
Is there something I can do for you, madam? Is it all just the same? It's totally the same. Okay, I'm sorry. Goodbye. In dialogue. Okay, yeah, it's totally the same. I didn't know if they would have different bits. It'd be interesting. Can I, Are they all set pieces? Yeah, it looks like none of them have anything worth stealing. So, moving, moving on. Sorry, that was a little dickish of me. Alright, here we go. It will all be over soon. Oh, that's not something you say to someone. That's not something you say to someone.
I must speak with you.
As a, you should not say that to a patient as a nurse.
Listen to me here. I must speak with you.
I hear you, Arabeth, but are you hearing this? Okay.
Listen to me here.
Okay,
I
okay,
must
okay,
speak
okay.
with
You're so
you.
needy. Aw.
I regret I
Did
did
you just
not
curtsy
get a
me?
chance
Aw.
to introduce
I'm flattered.
myself properly to you while you were training at the academy. I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
The balance of the music and their voice acting is not well balanced here at all. I was delayed by Fenthic. You're waiting for me? Why? I'm here now, so say what you have to say. No, okay, yeah, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be a hero. I came as quickly as I could, Lady
I have
Arabeth.
been following your progress since your early training at the academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
Okay. I serve no master. I like how just like aggressively defiant these are. It's like either you are just a complete nutter companyman, yes-man type of person, or you are just either that, a complete nutter miser who's obsessed with gold, or you're just a complete dickhead. I serve no master but myself. No, it will be an honor to serve you, Lady
I
Arabeth.
knew I could count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death.
Are you telling me there's stuff that like we don't know? Okay.
Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted
Okay, yeah,
by
that's
the
been told to
Wailing
me
Death.
like 5 different
And
ways.
even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness.
Okay, I'm gonna have you pause for a second there. Are you telling me it's conventional when someone dies that you raise them from the dead? Like you're saying here, you can't raise those who succumb to the illness. You're saying that's like standard practice? Like how many? Is she dead? Like did she die and did you bring her back to life? Is that common procedure? Like I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. But okay.
But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure.
Potential
one
cure.
that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
I have heard such rumors before. What became of these creatures? Your time's wasting. Get to the point, Arabeth. I want to know what became of these creatures.
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter.
Oh, those
As
are the
strange
things.
a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad.
It's kind of weird to me that they're including this because there's some very humanoid creatures in that list. And they're treating them just like they're, critters that you find in the woods and just like capture with a net. Seems a little uncomfortable. Anyway.
I ordered them sent to the academy.
It does kind of
Neverwinter's
give some context
renowned
about why they
training
would just like escape and
institution
run
for
away though,
adventurers
right?
of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasher.
You thought wrong. So you think someone within the academy betrayed you, and then the academy was sacked? Ooh, oh yeah, I want
The
this one.
academy may have been betrayed from within, or perhaps I simply put too much faith in the instructors.
Oh, so
students,
you're
and
just
staff
like it didn't
to
matter what I
keep
choose.
this
You're
new
going to
secret
confirm.
from as destined
you're gonna confirm either of them. Good enough.
You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared.
Yeah.
You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the academy.
That's true. Was it Bim? Was it Bim who died? And then what was his brother's name? Like Paulo or something like that? Pablo? It was like Pablo and Bim. It was so sad.
Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdavian creatures disappeared into the
I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to identify like a Dryad and Yuan-ti as just walking around the streets. And like whatever the other one's, an Devour, and what was the other one? I don't remember. But like, I feel like that shouldn't be a prohibitive thing for us to find, but okay. How may I serve you in this, Lady
Your
Annabeth?
task in this is twofold. First, find the water Davian creatures and bring them back to me at any cost.
Okay, including like their dignity.
Components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty.
Hey, you. Get over here. I'm gonna imprison you at the academy so we can harvest your components. I'm not comfortable with what you're saying right now.
Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
Rewards. Why did you choose me? Shouldn't the city watch be helping with this? How do we even know the creatures are still alive? Okay, no, let's just go into it. I don't want to go into. I mean, this is me metaing a little bit here, but I really don't want to get into the arbitrary explanations of why we know. Just like the hand waves of like, here's why it is the way it is. Like, I don't want to do that. It's like just it's good enough to just be like I accept that that's the premise of this game. That's what I have to do. So.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of
I'm
the
gonna go
attack
tell
and
everybody.
strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets.
Okay.
To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
How does it work?
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr.
Oh, nice. That's handy. That's handy.
Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's actually really handy. Hi, kitty. Look, my kitty came. She's gonna snuggle. Did you want to snuggle? Is that what you're here for? Are you feeling cold too? Yeah. She gets as cold as I do in this apartment. Because we only have so much money, so you either make nests of blankets to hide in, or you come and steal my body heat and sit on my lap. Isn't that right, little one? That's handy.
There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need
I
provisions,
know.
come speak to me again, and I can sell them to
How you
you
doing,
through
kitty?
the store here at Tyr's temple.
Kitty, we have to go imprison these kind of sentient creatures. And it's going to be awkward and uncomfortable because they're probably going to have objections to being imprisoned. They're even smarter than you, if you can believe it. Cat. Alright, okay.
Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission.
These people are
Remember
bad
to
at saying
stock up
goodbye.
on healing potions before you
I was
go.
like, that's all I can
They
tell
will
you.
be
Here's
critical
a
to your
whole
survival.
other set of dialogue. I need to ask you some questions. It would be nice to know a little more about the lady I'm working for. It would be nice to know a little more. Oh, that's right. She's in love, though, so you can't do that. What do you think of Des there? Tell me about Fenthic. No, I think I have a strong picture of both of them, and I think I know what Arabeth is going to say based on what the nurse was offering as gossip, what she was dishing out. So I think I know what I need to know about them for now. I'll begin my search for the Waterdavian creatures at once.
You might want to seek someone to accompany you in your mission. There are a number of mercenaries for hire at the Trade of Blades, located in the city core.
Okay. Trade of Blades. Good to know.
A good place to begin your search for the missing creatures might be the Peninsula District. There have been several eyewitness accounts of strange beasts in the area.
Okay, yeah, that answers my question. It's like, wouldn't we know? Wouldn't we know what kind of creatures are running around?
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
Well, thanks, Arabeth. Okay. Okay, so that's where we came from. I kind of wanted to see what all these other rooms are around here. This door is barred from the other side. Great. Oh, good. There are already secrets everywhere. Do you need a henchman? Possibly. You're just like... Oh, that's a sick person. Shh, rest not. See, that's a much more appropriate response to someone who's sick and dying. It'll all be over soon. What a horrible thing to say to someone who's, like, distressed and dying. Okay, door is barred. I'm guessing it's barred. Oh! Oh! Alright, what do we got? What's in here? Olaf, the uninjured. there's gonna be a lot of reading that I could do in here. What do you got for me, though? What's up with you, bud?
Even-handed to you. Welcome to the House of Tyr. I am Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, in service of the Maimed God.
The Maimed God? What a horrible title. I am your god, the Maimed. Oh my god, what happened? Don't ask questions! Hello, Olaf. I am Tallulah Enviro. It's a ridiculous last name. I should have taken the time to find a better one. But then again, it does make me laugh every time I read it, so maybe that it makes it the best name, right? It gives me joy. I'm Tallulah. Enough chatter. I have questions for you. Okay, no. Will you answer some questions? What are the tenets of the Tyrian faith? I require temple services. What can you offer? Yeah, what is your position here? We administer to the plague sufferers. Previously, we were working on artifact recovery, which may be even more important now. You are a monk, are you not? I do not know what your precise spiritual spiritual bent, but you may understand the importance of what I require. In the weeks before the plague, we uncovered the tome of Myaslasnia. Fairblade. She traveled widely with Haluith Never, founder of the Neverwinter. Why do they... Okay, Never and Neverwinter, I get it, but what's like, why are they using regular words for their names? Like, that whole thing with the god Set, I was so confused, them using that. Like, it was so confusing to try and understand what was being said. Anyway. This was a great discovery, and gave clues to the whereabouts of the founder's resting place. That would have been a great discovery indeed. The plague undoubtedly complicated things. Your efforts were likely wasted when the plague hit. Waste of time, even before the plague hit. Plague undoubtedly complicated things. Yes, it did. It's very unfortunate because pursuing these tomes becomes all the more important when the city is in crisis, as it is. I can understand that. Kind of, I think. Anyway. Let's see, people are scared, and the lack of progress on a cure has diminished their hopes. A find like this would buoy their spirits. There's also a chance that powerful artifacts could be found alongside Haluith Never's remains, though I would not rest my hopes on it. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, let's do this. I'll help you. Let's get ourselves some side quests here. Let's get some experience so we can be over leveled when the time comes. That'll be helpful. I know, Kitty. I know, Kitty. You're being a good sweetheart. I welcome your aid in this matter. You couldn't have arrived at a more fortuitous time. Here, take this letter with my seal. It signifies that you act with my sanction. Take it to Briley in the Peninsula District, and he will aid you. He guards the one tome already found. It is in the basement of the house in the east side of the Peninsula District. Return to me if you find anything, and I will reward you. Great. We got a side quest. Go us. All right. You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. I mean, come on now. What's this one? Port Last. This village of 700 is found on the high road between Luskan and Neverwinter, and sides with the latter in the feud between the two cities. 50 men-at-arms from the city of skilled hands, bolstered by 30 of the Lord's Alliance troops, and the local militia in guarding the town from brigand raids and the harassment of Luskan. The Lord's Alliance troops are mainly from El Turel and Baldur's Gate, so that a Luskan attack would risk war with two economically powerful cities. Port Last is a city of skilled stonecutters and has a fine harbor. The stonecutters work at quarries in the coastal headlands just south of the village. Other than harborage and stonecutting, there is little else to recommend it to the traveler today, for it is a tense, suspicious place, always expecting treachery or attack from Luskan. Today, Port Last is ruled by the soldier Kendrick, who recently replaced Heromos, Dothwintle. God, it's so cool. I can't any of them be named Jim Smith, right? Why is it gonna be like, because like the thing that's hard about it too is it's like, you know, at least with things like Game of Thrones and stuff, like the names are phonetically easy to pronounce. Joffrey, Eddard, right? Like, there's still the sounds that you make with your mouth to say them are still familiar. These ones are just like so Dothwintil. It's like, that is so far removed from modern dialect and language trends. Like, it's hard to say. Like, if they were at least easy to say fictional names, I could be on board with it. But man, oh man. And I mean, like, I don't know. Like, obviously I'm spitting into the wind with this one here, because it's frickin' D&D lore that's been around for years and years. But I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Just go out of their way, just to make it, like, I'm assuming that's because to them it sounds fancier. Or at least it did when they were writing it. See ya, kitty. Thanks for snuggling for a minute. Anyway. Let's see here. In the distant past, when Luskan was held by orcs and Durga, I should remember to, like, pause this so I don't get, like, snuck up on. It was the last port in human hands as one sailed north, hence the name. In those days, it was home to 14,000 miners and explorers eager to find gold, gems, and all the rest of the fabled mineral wealth of the north. The city was eventually smashed by orc raids, and the shattered remnants of the old walls still ring it, though much stone has been used to repair local homes or has been taken away and sold. Port Last's outer reaches are overgrown by scrub forests or are used as gardens or graveyards. Cool. Alright, interesting. I feel like this is all the type of lore that, like, is far from necessary, obviously, but, like, it feels like the type of stuff that, like, if I'm attentive to it and take the time, I'm totally gonna grab this. Totally gonna grab this. A Fennelope. Like, it's all the type of lore that feels like it's certainly unnecessary, but I feel like it's stuff that, like, buzzwords will pop up later in this game, and that I will suddenly be like, oh yeah, oh, I remember hearing about that. Oh, I think I remember something about that, right? Like I've said, I've never played this game, so I don't really know. But that's just the vibe I get from how they've done all this. What am I hearing? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, anyway. Bookshelf. What's in this one? The Adventures of Grin, Richard, and Wu-Wei. Oh yeah, see, we already read that one. So okay, so we can move on. That gives us a little bit of time saved here. What's this one? The Trade of Blades. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Penned by Augustus Kale, founder of the notorious Trade of Blades Guild and Freehouse, this book appears to be a rather lengthy self-published rant on why the city guard of Neverwinter should not be wasting time trying to moderate the activities of mercenaries. His argument appears to be thinly veiled extortion, implying untold mayhem if the needs of these sellswords are not accommodated. Excerpt. Much has been made of the threat to our lands and homes posed by men and women of the sword, those that walk the roads with no ties to lord or lady. Many have argued that allowing these creatures to maintain quarters in Neverwinter is to invite trouble. I would say that to turn them away would bring double or triple hardship down upon the surrounding settlements. If you deny the mercenary his living, what recourse will he or she have but to turn to banditry? Would it not make sense to allow the trade of blades to welcome them, thus imparting a sense of kinship with the city? Does it need to be said that having them here for our hire is far better than turning them away and into the arms of our enemies? It is in the best interests of Neverwinter that not only is the mercenary tolerated, but welcomed. So it's an argument that's not entirely without logic. What's this one? The War of Light and Darkness. Did we read this one already? I don't think this is one that I've read, but this is one that has a million god names, so I'm just gonna move on past that one. I'm gonna make the executive decision. If it looks like it's just gonna have like a million names of like such and such did such and such did such and such, like, I'm not okay. I can appreciate the literary the literary adventure kind of being had with those types of things, and if I'm in the right mood, I can appreciate them. But it gets difficult when they throw just an absolute word salad of just the most impossible to pronounce names from fictional gods and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to avoid those ones. Examine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I just meant to open it. The rival orc tribes in their great battles. I don't know that. This one. Oh, yeah, no, we read this one. Okay. And then what about this one? The Desarin River. Rival orc tribes in the great battles. Yeah, again. Okay, so there's a lot of duplicates here, too. That's going to help us save some time here. But if it's not a duplicate, I'm reading it. You know I am. Unless it's got a million god names, in which case the gods can have their secrets. Long ago, before there were roads anywhere north of Tethir, the Desarin was known as the Road to the North. The river reaches up past Waterdeep to the Evermoors and into the eastern end of the spine of the world. When humankind first explored the north, they chose the surprisingly fertile Desarin Delta for their first settlements. To this date, more humans live in that long, broad valley of the Desarin than in any other part of the savage frontier. The farms and ranches of the Delta feed the remote mining settlements of the north, and fall prey to the orc hordes that sweep down the Desarin every decade or so. This great river carves the rough hills of the central north into a broad, gentle valley. It is the principal route for trade and commerce in the region, linking Waterdeep near its mouth with Yartar and Silvery Moon hundreds of miles upstream. Minstrels sometimes describe the Desarin as a sword thrusting up into the heart of the north. In fact, the river itself was once known as the Sword. This is important knowledge to those puzzling out the Netherese and other ancient writings, trying to locate important sites or priceless treasure. Interesting. Okay, moving on. Later, bruh. Oh, I did want to check out Judge Olaf of the Hall of Justice seeks the tome of Neverwinter's founder, Lord Halueth Never, in the hopes that it might buoy the people's spirits and perhaps unearth some artifacts that might be of assistance against the whaling. I'm just going to offer a little aside here. Okay, and this is inconsequential, but it's a bit of a rant. I don't know if it bothers me or amuses me, but the place called Neverwinter, in which the obvious interpretation is that it's a magical forest that never experiences winter, is instead named after a man named Never, who just decided to add winter to it, right? I can't decide if I think that's hilarious or I think that's just one of the most annoying things that they could have come up with. I can't decide. Maybe I'll never understand it myself. Anyways, let's go back out here. So we do have a sellsword out there that we can talk to. He might be handy. What's this? Sergal. Greetings to Lula. Arabeth has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can in your mission to recover the missing Waterdeep creatures. However, my magic is not of a healing nature. My skills are tied to the teleportation portal in this temple and the stone of recall in your backpack. Is there something I can do for you? No, okay, no, we know, I understand that. Goodbye. Farewell, Tallulah. May the grace of Tyr be with you. And also with you. Oops. Okay, this was the person. Who are you? Tommy Undergallows.
What on there? You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callum shot alehouse.
Okay. Yeah, that is kind of a horrible thing to say, but I'm gonna look past that and just ask, who the hell are you? Me? Well, I'm none other than the renowned rogue Tommy Undergallows. Grin to my friends. Tommy Grin. To the lasses and that damned halfling. To anyone in a position of respectable authority. How did I do? Did I nail him? Was I nailing it? I don't know. I was trying. I think I did a horrible job. I can forgive you for not having heard of me, however. I hail most recently from Cadamport, and that's a long way even for my reputation to travel. I give it another week, personally. What are you doing in a church? I just like the nature of that question. What are you doing at a church? Do you always talk this much? Running from your reputation, are you? It's quite a long way to travel. I'm looking for a good rogue to help me in the mission. I don't feel like talking right now. Okay, I wanna say, what are you doing at a church? I gotta ask you the same question now, couldn't I? Well, if you have to know the truth, I was being chased by a pack of hooligans the day before yesterday when I darted in here. It seems as good a place as any, especially considering the priests don't throw halflings out on their ears as a policy, like in Cannonport. So I've been hanging about looking for something to do. Why not? I guess I'm looking for a good rogue to help me in my mission. Oh, a mission, is it? My pinky toes are quivering with curiosity. Or is that my danger sense? That would go a long way toward explaining my recklessness. Oh well, what kind of mission are you on? I work for Lady Arabeth. I've been instructed to find several missing creatures that might be used to fight the plague here. Or my mission is, confidential. Yeah, like, do we trust him enough? I don't know if I trust Tommy, to be perfectly honest. Tommy Undergallows. Not until his reputation catches up. Hi again, Kitty. How you doing, Kitty? You wanna come snuggle a little bit more? Okay, I'm gonna stick with confidential. Ah, which makes you some kind of secret agent for the lovely elven lass. Must be exciting. I'd be glad to help out for the right price. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do that silly accent anymore. I'm not good at it, and I don't want to try and imitate it anymore. I feel like I'm bouncing somewhere between, like, British, Irish, and Australian, which means that I'm just not doing any of them right. Is exactly what that can be interpreted to. So let's negotiate a bit, shall we? I can place my superior skills of theft, lockpicking, and swordplay at your disposal for any task you choose, providing you can provide me with a nice payment now. Nice payment now. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I rather doubt you'll find anyone else of my skill available, milady. 200 gold pieces seems like a fair bargain, don't you agree? I don't think I have even close to that much. I don't think I even have the 150 that Persuade would allow me to have. Let me check my inventory. I have 165 gold. I don't know if he's worth it. I'll be going now. Well, fine. Tommy Undergallows has better things to do. I'm sure someone will hire me any day now. I might come back and get him, but I don't know. I want to shop around a bit. I just want to shop around a bit. Maybe he'll price match. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he'll price match. What's up, kitty? My kitty's back. She's being very snuggly. Please, I need your help. Oh goodness. Okay. Whoa. Easy there. Oh, please, can you help me? You're with the city militia, aren't you? The guards at the gate said I might get help over here, but I don't know if they were serious or not. Oh, slow down. I'll hear what you have to say. Thank you. I don't mean to take you away from your duties. I mean, you're a guard, right? Probably got your hands full, but this is important. It's the Peninsula District. I live in there, and it's just horrible. The killings. Everyone's running for their lives. It's horrible. Hurry up and say I'm a busy woman. Except that we're going to the Peninsula District. So yeah, tell me. Yeah, easy then. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. I came from the Peninsula District. That's where my home was. Now it's too dangerous to go there. The prisoners are killing everyone. It's awful. I may have heard of this. But something like this, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I heard something. But prisoners get loose. Some background on the Peninsula District. Well, it's kind of complicated. The Peninsula District houses the Neverwinter prison. The families of the guards and such live around it. It's been safe for years. It changed a little while ago. The guards never came home from work one day, and now the prisoners are everywhere. First the plague, now the threat of a knife in your belly. I'll see what I can do. You stay here where it's safe. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. I can't say how much this means to me. Do you need directions? I'll tell you just to be sure. The Peninsula District is through the gate on the southwest side of the city core, near the Moonstone's Mask. There are guards posted, but I'm sure they'll let you through. Great. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to ask you, go back over some, how do the prisoners get loose? I do want to know that. I don't know. I just don't know. Captain Alphen has always run such an efficient operation. Gosh, I hope nothing happened to him. I mean, I don't know him personally or anything, but I hear he's a good man. I know he would not have allowed this to happen. Okay, yeah, well, that's good enough. That's good enough, okay. Citizen, the uninjured. Hellion, the uninjured. That's your default title in this world, is the uninjured. Death is the price we pay for our arrogance. Okay, alright, I'll bite.
Hello.
Okay, you're just ranting and raving. Oh, hey, what's this? No one else is gonna use 20 bullets. I'll take 20 bullets. Yada.
Greetings. Blessings of the Earth Mother Shantia and the Tree Father Sylvanus upon you. I am NIGHTy, in the service of nature.
NIGHTy. That's kind of a cool name. Can I ask some questions? I welcome your well-mannered address. Ask what you will, and I shall respond as I am able. Yeah, what is your position? I see to it that the city does not tip too far from the balance. That concerns for natural elements are kept... What were you saying? Kyle the uninjured? Ebron? Natural elements are kept a priority. It's not easy in these times. You would not understand. Only a sister in nature could fully appreciate what needs to be done. How vital my task is. Yeah, persuade. Success! I did it. Perhaps I was too quick to judge. You seem sincere enough. You may be able to understand why this is so important. Many people are falling to plague, but animals suffer as well. They suffer in cages. In a Black Lake District Lodge, there is a zoo in Neverwinter. It is operated by a hunter and his noble entourage. It is not clean, it is not compassionate, and it is not right. The animals within are mistreated. Can't be new, not during the plague. It is not new. I was working to have it closed, but the plague has delayed that indefinitely. The officials I spoke with are among the plague dead. It has given the zoo a reprieve. They know their law was returning against them, but now they have time to cover their actions. I fear the animals will be simply killed and made into trophies. All creatures deserve charity. This bear, panther, wolf, and lion, all four should be rescued. Yeah, what do you know of this hunter? Montgomery Sure-Shot Weatherson. He has a family. His family has been a great advocate of the animal rights, but Montgomery abandoned that philosophy when his father died. Montgomery, your father would be ashamed. He gauges his progress as a man by what he has mastered, his family and business and nature, creature by creature. He is out of balance. Several nobles live vicariously through him. Their influence protects him from what little pressure I have been able to apply through the law. I will help you free these animals. Be free! As they, are eating children running through the city. Oops. I was hoping you would say that. Let me give you a few things to help in your task. I have thought long about what is required. This key will grant access to the zoo. My animal companion found it. Where? I'll never tell. I made copies. Guards may try to stop you, but doors will not. This is a transport via plant scroll. Use it on the large tree near the zoo, and any of the animals you lead there will be teleported here. And take this scented fetish. Maybe it was... maybe it's a word that was used differently in the past. It will let you speak to the animals with the skill of a druid or ranger. Please, lead the animals to the large tree and freedom. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that, but great. Okay, so we're collecting up side quests right now. Okay, Kyle, I know you're just saying stuff in the background, so I want to see what your deal is. Okay, no, you don't have anything. What about you, Ebrom? Oh! Oh, he said hold.
We cannot risk the plague being spread to the surrounding countryside.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I think just one thing at a